Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And a modest start to our game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Let's get it out wide, complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Giants into the nickel, 3rd down.
73. Great, set. Anyway, 63.
To the air on 3rd and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Picked up at the 38. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st down, and they go right back to it. This is tough running with this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Darts out of the shotgun. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he's got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Giants.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Like a good target prop, Neighbors is there. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line, and then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
In truth, Kate, I kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You make that call. Chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. It'll be Mitch Wisnowski doing the honors. And he gets it away from his end zone. It's taken at midfield. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. One play action with Dart. He's got it downfield near the edge. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They're going to the outside by Dart. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Hits his running back. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. This one's caught. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the lines, and no gain.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Couldn't manage even a yard on that run, so now it's 4th down. So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit. The 27-yard look here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
This return starts at the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And this is some great effort. He's all the way across midfield and down close to the opposing 45.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Blown back, it's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Throw left side, caught by Brown. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Good, set. Anyway,
3rd and long for him here. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
No touch that. Anyway, no touch.
Good toss here, and in the hands of Brown. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 16-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Great, set. No touch.
Back to the well again. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. They give it to him again. He's hitting pretty backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. Maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Elliott connects there. Not much scoring at this point, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the league coming up in just a moment. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. Got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. Throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Here's start now. Complete out to the right side. And there's a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Throw left side, finds Johnson. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Third down, and they need to get 10. Dart gonna throw again. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. On the right sideline, there's space. And the Eagles are gonna have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. It's a sneak, Hurts. And he gets in, touchdown! The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Gets this to Johnson. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st and 10, here's Start. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield and the big play follows.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Dart setting in the throw here. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not like the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Try and get this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Going on 1st down. It starts. Buys time, rolling right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Good.
Trying the right side. Hands around him. He's got space. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. On 1st down, here's Dart. Complete out to the right. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Now Dart. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Went way outside there, trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from the 32. Motion the tight end over. Dart out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
The defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on third and short.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's making a bid for it. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Chased out to his right. They get him yet again. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You can know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, a chance to add to this lead.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
He cuts it to the right sideline, and he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Hand off to the back. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here goes Dart to the air. Oh, man, it's Horn. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Darts back to throw. He put everything he had into this one. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. Now after the play, athletic training staff hurrying out for an injured player. That's Malik Neighbors they're headed towards. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Don't touch, don't touch.
Here's the handoff. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Hurts from his end zone. Fits it through the middle. Space past the 35. And he will take this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 40.
First down from the 41. Hurts now from the gun. Completed left side to Smith. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Great.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Hey, easy. 63, bad. No touch that. Trimmer. Kyle up, Yeti. Bad. Hey, 73. No touch.
3rd and long for him here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 2nd down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Great.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Elliott connects there. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dive up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Does that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field? All I'm thinking about right now is Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Darts looking to throw. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
17 yards. And the Giants' first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Giants' first down.
To throw. Here's Dart. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. And he's brought down at the line.
Positive that effort. He didn't go go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Your start now. And they pick him off again. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
63, 63, 6.
They go play fake with Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack like that. Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Great, set. Anyone else? No touch.
Play action. Hurts has it. Headed out right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Blake Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
From the gun, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And you get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far. Offense up to the line fast.
2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, New York.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Dart gonna throw again. This is a heater going deep. And they pick him off again! And the Eagles are gonna have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Good. No touch.
Give now to the running back. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. This play goes for 36. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles moments away from a 2-0 start. First down from the 42.
Great.
Another carry for him. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Come on. Check. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Design quarterback run here. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. He had to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.